Good
morning.
Good morning, modern steaders. It's a heat wave this morning, 39 degrees out. And then tomorrow it's going to be 0.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We're going from one extreme to another extreme. And we're going to stop planting our seed starts. Yeah, we're going to stop planting our seeds for all of our plant starts we'll be planting in the greenhouse because, before we know it, we're going to be working in the greenhouse and getting the garden going in there. Oh, I can't wait. Good morning, ladies. Good morning, Moose. Supposed to be getting some rain today, and it looks like the rain's gonna be coming in any minute. You want to go out now, mister? You want to go test all their water for them? Oh, here comes the rain. I gotta get this shoveled off before it falls on our head. Oops.
Hey, that's my favorite shovel.
Was. I was trying to save your life so that wouldn't fall on your head, babe. Figaro, what are you doing up there, mister? Huh? What are you doing? Did you find like a chipmunk or something? It's raining out, let's go back in. Yeah. Come on. Come on.
How would you want to be up there right now? Come on. Oh, goodness. Oh.
Let's go, mister.
I wonder why those clouds are so sharp. Come on. Sit.
It's a rainy day, perfect time to be starting some of our seeds to start growing in the greenhouse.
So it knew my calendar schedule.
You knew your calendar schedule. Before we know it, we'll be planting in the greenhouse. I'm going to go through the seeds that we have, and then we'll go through what we're starting today. We don't need to start everything today. There's just some seeds that we want to get started. First, we have some heirloom tomato seeds that an old timer grew up here, and we've been saving these seeds and regrowing them every year. We've been really liking these tomatoes. We got those.
They're a paste tomato.
A paste tomato.
Good for tomato sauce.
Ooh. Most of our seeds are from hosstools.com. I'll have a link in our video description down below to their website. And if you spend over $25, you get a free packet of Cherokee purple tomato seeds. And that's one of our favorite tomatoes.
It is. Yep.
They make great BLTs.
Yes. It's not a paste tomato, but it's a good BLT tomato.
Good BLT tomato. So we have cylindra beets, however you say that. These are the ones that grow skinny and tall, and they're good for slicing. We did those last year. We have some sweet corn varieties, some northern sweet corn varieties from Gurney's. Those are the short, they're only 75 days to maturity, and this one's 67 days to maturity.
I have a couple different gadgets to get the corn off the cob, and I'm excited to try that out. So this will be fun to. We wanted to plant a little bit more than we did last year because I like to have it in the freezer.
Yes, we didn't have enough frozen.
No.
We have some Sun Angel spinach, some more spinach, and then we have a different thing of beets. These ones are Detroit dark red beets. More beets. You can tell we like our beets.
They're good for you.
They are. We got a lot of peas, Mr. Big Pea. That's all peas in here. A bunch of different varieties of tomatoes.
We got our seeds a couple months ago because we want to make sure we had them, and we've just been keeping them in a cool, dry place.
Yeah,
so.
if you're going to be needing any seeds, you'll want to get on ordering them sooner than later.
Yes.
So we have some summer picked tomatoes. We'll be needing those today. We got some zucchinis. These are the spineless beauties. Mortgage lifter tomatoes.
Those are good.
These are really good ones. And some Brandywine.
I don't think we have those.
So we got some Homestead tomatoes. We got a lot of different varieties of tomatoes.
We are gonna, I don't even know if we have cherry tomatoes, but we're not. If we do any of the cherry tomatoes, we're just going to do a small amount. We are not big cherry tomato people, and last year we had somehow ended up with a ton of cherry tomatoes. So we are going to do more of the kind of tomatoes that we like and that we can make sauce out of.
We're taking a lot of the lessons that we learned from growing in the greenhouse last year and applying them to this season.
And like, we're not going to be planting our zucchini and summer squash in the greenhouse because
Right.
it takes over even if you stay on top of it.
Yep. So then we like our green beans. We like the green ones and the purple ones. Those are delicious.
We're not going to start those by seed either. We're just going to plant those in the ground.
Right.
I feel like the ones we planted by seed, we didn't get many, and then we planted some in the ground later on, and we got a ton. So we're going to just go straight to the ground with those.
So we have some peaches and cream sweet corn from Haas, and then we have honey select sweet corn. These are 80 days, and this is 80 days.
Wow, we got a lot of corn.
We did. We got a bunch of different lettuces. I got Gina a bunch of different flowers to grow this year. So we got some cut lemon sunflowers,
Yay.
some buttercup squash. We don't need those.
The chickens really like the sunflowers too.
Yes, they did. So the carrots we got this year are scarlet. I'm not even gonna try to say that. Focus. There we go. We got our herbs. We did Italian basil. So these we should probably start
Yeah,
today.
so I'm putting the stuff we're starting over here. I think he was starting.
The cucumbers we did this year are mercury cucumbers, and these are self-pollinating. They don't need bees to pollinate them, and that was our issue in the greenhouse last year. Last year we were starting to build our greenhouse in like another 2 to 3 weeks, so we didn't have it ready, so we couldn't start growing super early. So this year we're hoping to get a lot earlier of a start in the greenhouse. So we got some watermelons and some honeydew melons.
Yum. We got little tiny, but nothing. We never got anything out of it, so.
No.
But yeah, we started those late. We couldn't find seeds for them last year.
No, we could
either.
not.
So we think we can do it.
More cucumbers. So we got some banana peppers and some regular green peppers. Those are gonna have to get started. We got marigolds, and then we did get some dill.
Need the dill if you're gonna pickle.
Lettuce, some more mini bell peppers. We had really good luck with our mini bell peppers last year.
Yes, we probably won't do as many though.
We were just going through all of our seeds, and you know what? We never ordered for ourselves our favorite tomato. We didn't get any Cherokee Purple. So we're gonna have to make sure to order them today so we'll have them so we can get them started.
Moral of the story, I should have did the order.
You should have. I'll let you do it next year. All right,
Okay.
so let's get started. We started using these seed cells last year from Haas Tools, and they work so slick. We used to do the soil blocks, but they're very time consuming, and I like these seed cells because they're reusable. It's not like you're going out and you're throwing them away. They're just little plastic that they tear and break on you.
Tear and break, and then they get all deformed.
Right.
And these were really easy, like to wash out and clean up for this season too. And they store away nicely.
Yep, they're easy to get your starts out of. I'll have to show you on another one. They're at an angle like this, so they pop out really easy. As long as you have good roots, and you want to make sure that you haven't watered them right before. You want the soil to be a little dry when you go to pull everything out. What I found last year is if you put a bottom tray in and then you save all this, it's kind of like really fine dust or soil. You put this on top of your seeds after you put your seeds in. A few little tricks we've learned.
And they do have different sizes, so we did get a couple different sizes to try out
Yep.
this year too.
Yeah, you don't have to get these big ones. These are, I think, 160 or 162 cells. I think they make bigger ones, and they make, like, you can have even more plants. Like, they have like a 300 one, and they have some like 24 ones and 48 ones. Some of these herb seeds are so tiny. $250 seeds in that little tiny packet.
I gotta get them back in there.
That's how small those seeds are.
They're so small. don't really like the little tiny seeds.
That's why I'm letting you do them. I don't have fun doing them either.
I can't tell if I'm gonna stick them in there.
When do you guys start all of your seeds for your garden? Or do you start them from seeds inside? Or do you just start them from seeds in the garden? Or do you go out and buy transplants? There's so many different ways to do it. that's the first seed started for our 2021 garden. Can't wait till they start germinating. We don't need to turn our grow lights on until they start germinating. Right now they're all seeds in the dark, and not until they sprout out of the ground we need to turn our grow lights on. So we'll leave everything off, keep an eye on them. We want to make sure we water everything good and keep it all nice and moist. We don't want it drying out. If it dries out, then it just takes longer for all the seeds to germinate. So I'll keep an eye on this. Being right next to the wood stove will warm all the soil up nice and quickly. So we'll have some quick germination. Can't wait. I'm looking forward to the most is cucumbers and tomatoes. What's your favorite vegetables out of the garden? Better watch out, Libby's. The snow's getting mealy and all of a sudden we start sinking. See? It's just as beautiful, or almost as beautiful out as you are right now, babe.
Oh, thanks. What do you want?
Some good dinner. 12 eggs would be nice. Right, Libby's?
Yeah. Holding it steady.
Yeah, yeah.
2. 4. 6. 8.
Nice. You stuck over there or what, Tanner?
That's not funny. We probably shouldn't be laughing at him.
Oh, what's the matter?
Wait till you get off the road.
Oh, what's the matter? Come on.
Is that fun or no?
Oh, well, he just walked all the way around. He didn't even do it. Look, we have a pond.
Look at that.
We didn't have that earlier.
We didn't.
Chicken is roasting, or the chickens are roasting in the oven. I have it at 400 and I just did my normal avocado spray and then put some salt, some paprika, onion powder, garlic powder on there, and that usually takes like an hour and a half ish to cook up depending on what temperature. Right now I have it at 400. I usually turn it down towards the end. I'm gonna do some spaghetti squash. Haven't had that for a while. I'm gonna cook it like I do my buttercup squash, and hopefully it's so good. Let me know in the comments if you like spaghetti squash, and if you do, how you like to cook it. Do you do the Instant Pot? Do you roast them? Is there other ways? Let me know. Because I really do like these. So I'm just gonna spray them down. Avocado oil. I'm gonna get my brush out. And then salt them, put them face down, and bake them.
And just like that, it's snowing out now. We gotta get a fire going in the wood stove because it's supposed to get down to 0 degrees tonight, so the weather's changing quickly. You ready to come in, Figaro? Dear Lord, thank you for the wonderful day. Boy, does it feel good to have our first seeds started in the basement. When do you guys normally start your seeds for your garden? We're going to be able to get planting, I'm hoping, about 2 months sooner than we did last year. That's the goal of the greenhouse. It's going to be so nice. I'm hoping in another week, maybe 2, we can get in there, start cleaning it up and getting it prepped and ready to go. Man, it's so exciting this time of the year. We just love being able to grow as much of our own food here as we can on the homestead. The more we can get away from the grocery store, the better. Thanks for coming along on our homesteading journey. You guys are a huge blessing to us in our homestead. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. It really helps. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and we'll see you right back here in the next video at Lumnah Acres.